What's up, guys? Today we're going to go through some tips and tricks on how to improve in Rainbow Six Siege. Operation Collision Point is upon us, and I've been asked a couple times to make a tip guide on how to get better and improve, and we're going to go through some things that you guys need to know. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, some really quick movement and gunfight tips. So movement. Doing that, to go through a door, if you know it's completely clear and you've already droned and you know it's clear, instead of just knocking down the door, that's very obvious you're going to enter. Doing it like this is going to make it a little bit more subtle that you may, they don't really know, and it doesn't make nearly as much noise. When you drop off a balcony or anything like that, shoot a couple times so they don't hear that drop, because if people hear that drop, they're gonna know exactly where you're at. Really quick gunfight tips. If I have an angle like this, hold an angle like this is completely fine, because the only time that they can shoot me is when they're in this angle. But it's going to be a predictable angle. A lot of people are going to pre-fire you when you're in a situation like that. So a lot of times, holding an off angle, also make sure always shoot the cameras. Holding an off angle like so is going to be more beneficial. Pretend there's no head holes right now. This is just an example. So holding an angle more like this is going to net you more kills, because they're going to think that you're on a normal angle, and they're going to swing out farther, give you a lot more opportunity to kill them. Let's say I'm holding an angle like this. Instead of holding an angle like let's say they're in that bathroom area right there, and I know they're about to swing out. Instead of holding an angle like this, I'll hold my crosshair slightly out like this, because I won't have to react as much. When they swing, I'll already be on them. Having your crosshair up as you swing around, ready to fight. A lot of people will just run around and then bring their crosshair up right when they get to an angle. Have your gun up way earlier than that, and make sure you're able to defend yourself. Really quick tip to find your sensitivity on literally any map. Find like 3 pillars that are about evenly spaced apart. I'll show you guys my settings really quick. Have everything almost on low. 5.5, 800 DPI, mouse settings 40 and 50. So one thing you can do, aim at 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Honestly, those are a little far apart, so I might want to use these instead. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. You want to be able to do that pretty easily, and if it feels like you're like going 1, 2, and you're over flicking, try lowering your sense, at least with the ADS speed, because you're going to be more accurate with it. And if you feel like you really have to crank your crosshair, like it's like, you're like, and you really have to throw your arm around, try increasing your sense. It might be a little bit too low. This is a really simple tip that I swear I have to say this, because so many people ask me about this. When do you know when to go which operator? Think about what you are trying to accomplish. Are you trying to go in through the basement, crouch walking around? Are you trying to help with the breach? Are you trying to cover a plant? Bring the operator that is going to help you with those situations. Most of the time, I'm going to rely on Finka, because I'm going to, I have a gun, I have grenades to destroy any utility, and I heal when my teammates are taking damage. I'll go Nomad if I want to have a little bit of flank watch. I have flashbangs for entry, and I have a decent gun. Gridlock, flank watch for the staircases, but I also have grenades for clear. I go Ace if I need to open up a wall. I'll go Floors if I know they're going to bring a lot of utility and I need to destroy it all. Just really think about things like that. Defensive options, basically the same thing. Like, I'll go Legion if I'm like plan on holding a lot of the map and I want to know when they're walking through a window or a door. I'll go Yeg or, Wamai if I know they're going to be throwing a lot of utility through a certain area. I'll go Smoke or Malusi if I really want to lock the area down and don't want them to really walk in. I'll go Scopos if I really want to play a power position behind that shield. It's pretty simple stuff. Like, I know it's, a lot of people will pick an operator and be like, what should I do, bro? By the time you pick your operator, you need to have a general idea of what you're doing. So during the round, you are going to be a lot faster at acting on, what you need to do. That brings me back to the round you guys saw at the start. We're down man count. It is a 3v5 right now. Teammate downs 1, and he dies. Now it is a 2v5. There is a down, and I have a nitro. Instead of being like, oh my God, my team's throwing. Bro, the round's not over until you go down. Until everybody on your team is down. I'll throw a nitro, secure that kill, make sure he's dead. I'll rotate up because I know nobody was pushing through because they were trying to get the revive. So I run up. I down another with that nitro, who was trying to pick up his teammate. Notice I don't instantly go for the down guy. I go for the guy with his gun up. Kill that guy, and that guy. Boom, boom, boom. 2v5, and we win instantly. Simple stuff. Be adaptive. A lot of times during a round, it's not going to go the way that you think it's going to go, and you are going to have to react on the fly. That's why you want to know what you are doing at the start of the round and be a little bit more flexible. It'll make you a lot faster if you already know what you want to go for. I take out one. Another one shooting me from big window. We find him too. Find him. And then it's a 4v1. And then when you, biggest tip I can give you guys out of everything I'm going to talk about today is when you have numbers, don't throw away your numbers. How many times people have lost 2v1s because they're all just trolling and running around and trying to get the last kill. Best case scenario, you get the last kill. Worst case scenario, you lose the round. Do you want to win or do you want an extra kill? And chances are, you know, it's a lot easier to get the kill if you're just playing smart anyways. And at least you're not going to die, which affects your KD. So here, I'm just playing really passive. Ton of utility. I shoot him in the toe. Free. Here's another tip. Trigger discipline. Shoot when you know you have a clean shot. Like there, I got a little piece of him, but not enough to really actually take him down. So I just continue following him up until I know I have a clean shot. And then we get him for free. Now there's a 3v2. Phone Legion Mines outside that door. 3v2, they're pushing up. Near Dragon or Drum. I swing out of position where they probably aren't going to expect me to be. Guy doesn't even shoot me at all. And then I pre-fire. Try to get him. We have the fuser. We don't need to swing. We have to wait for him to swing. We have the fuser. He literally has to come to us or he loses the round. And he misplays it. Another clip of don't give up even when it's looking bleak. 2v4, now it's a 2v3. Teammate's almost dead. I'm swinging back to sight. Looks like they have control of sight. I do find one. I light up the second one. Teammate's starting to walk down, so I'm playing aggressively because I know that he's kind of watching the hallway. He does go down. I find. Impact the wall as he swings out, and I don't really even get shot there. Playing off my teammate, knowing that we both have to rotate it in. Even when you solo queue, you don't necessarily have to have a team to play well at Siege. You just have to play off your team. If you see your teammate playing aggressive, you know, back them up. If you see your teammate playing passive, maybe you play passive and also back him up. Either way, you guys are covered. Another situation of walking in the green window. I'll throw a grenade just to pressure him. He's going to be running off. He runs off. I swing the opposite direction. We take down the Aruni. I overheal to go through the Aruni gate, so I only take 10 damage instead. We find the Cade who has no idea that we walked in, and then we find the Tuba last. We throw a grenade to pressure off the one guy that's watching our hop in, so he has to fall off. I swing in the opposite direction, so I'm taking control where they thought they had somebody watching, but they didn't. And I take the Cade, who had no idea I was in that far, because after I killed the Aruni, I instantly went in, looked for the second guy, and then we already knew where the third guy was because he was on the red staircase. He's going to come barreling back in the red window, or sorry, red door, and we knew he was going to be close to the door no matter what, so free. And whoever told you that support players can't be fraggers, they're lying to you. We're in a 5v5 OT 4-4. Winner wins this match. Winner wins this match. And we're playing against some pros. It don't matter. It don't matter. So here, I drone. I see a mirror. I have no way of getting that mirror off. So I hit him with a little maneuver I like to call the mirror bait. You full charge out like you're going to try to sprint past the mirror. Mirror swings out and you pre-fire where her head's going to be. And in that situation, I know that nobody else is going to be in that area because they expected Mira to be able to win firefights at that breach. So I swing in. We find another one. And now I'm just holding, waiting for teammates to catch up. Just holding my position. Find another one. I swing out. We take down NJR. Last one walks up. And we find him too. Oh my god. Yep. Another tip. Learn to play vertical. Learn the maps in Siege and start making holes in the floor. You can play around the hatches. So like, you know, I don't really know this vert too well, but I know there's a door there. So I open up the vert and I just wait. Guy eventually walks in and we get a free kill. He can only do anything about that. Not much to say about that. We're looking for the ace who's on site. I'm just kind of hunting for him through the vertical. And we do find him. Just keep poking holes in the floor until we find him. One of the biggest tips I want to leave you guys with Ranked 2.0, don't worry too much about your early placements. You're going to be fine. You may lose a game or 2 or 3 in a row, but as long as you're keeping a positive mental, eventually you'll win. Focus on improving slowly but surely, and eventually you'll start winning more, and then you'll rank up. Don't worry about ranking up. Worry about winning every individual game that you get into and trying your best to win said match. And eventually you'll rank up. How to find people to play with? If you don't want a solo queue, well, start playing well. Start friending people in your games. And eventually you'll have people to play with. Make a Twitter. Add people through Twitter. Join some Discords. Join content creator Discords like my Discord to find people to play with. I play with viewers all the time when I'm playing on my ults. If you guys want to play, hit me up in the Discord. It's in the description. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, leave a like. I'm SenVale. I post daily content on YouTube. I stream every day on Twitch. And yeah. Make sure to have the TikTok as well, because why not? Love you guys. Until next time. Hey.